stories. The SEC is seeking a nearly $2 billion fine against Ripple. Last year, a federal judge found the issuer of XRP violated securities law by selling the token directly to institutions.
The SEC says some businesses could have got a better deal if Ripple would have done something different.
What I mean is DeFi projects built on decentralized layer ones that are aimed at institutional requirements and use cases. Like, just to give an example.
But there will be a role for smart contracts, for deep pools of liquidity, who can basically create really creative pairs.
And maybe we as citizens of the world, we cannot only be just buyers and sellers, but we could be, for example, market makers.
And receive money instantly is growing rapidly. To meet this opportunity and better serve modern economies,
we recently did a project in Hong Kong with the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, which is the central bank in Hong Kong. And it was to tokenize real estate. So people have a property.
Features of DeFi, such as programmability and automaticity, are expected to be adopted by traditional finance systems. DeFi is likely to align with regulatory frameworks.
I expect Bitcoin is in the middle of a pump and dump. It's gonna suddenly collapse.
Bitcoin was a demo, you ain't get the memo.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
It's the XRP army.
What's up, glitches? What's up, crypto ghosts? Bagman back in the building. The mothership has landed back home from XRP Gold Coast 2024. What an epic 3 days it was. Shout out to everybody who pulled up. Go ahead, throw on them moon suits, throw on them pilot shades. Shout out to Casper, the latest sub, and let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 2.71 trillion, down about 2.2% in the past 24. We got XRP in that number 7 spot, right around 61 cents. Stellar XLM 13 cents. BTC 68K. ETH right around 35 hundo. We got Flare Networks right around 0.034. We got XLR at $1.94. XDC right around 5 cents. Songbird 0.013. We got Stronghold 008. Evernode 50 cents. Sahal right around 14 cents. We got one from Jeremy Hogan to pop things off. How backwards has the SEC got this? It wants $2 billion from Ripple, which would require Ripple to sell a lot of XRP, causing the price to drop, hurting the retail holder, you. It would then disgorge that money back to the rich institutional holders. Feel protected yet? We got Subject Views, Call Me Crazy, but Forbes doing a hit piece on XRP. This makes me extremely extra bullish. The sole reason media companies like this exist to lead the sleepy masses astray. Woe to the wicked, spineless deceivers. They don't want you with those generational wealth bags. And we got a couple from XRP drops. We've got through all these things as individuals because the SEC says some businesses could have gotten a better deal if Ripple would have done something different.
That's the harm. So we've had this lawsuit go on for years. We've had XRP delisted. We've lost access to our funds momentarily. Like, we've gone through all these things as individuals because the SEC says some businesses could have got a better deal if Ripple would have done something different. What a joke, dude. What a joke. But the SEC was also just hit with sanctions in the debt box case for their gross abuse of power and misrepresenting the evidence to the court, and then has the audacity to tell this court, oh, hey, we need $2 billion from Ripple.
Just in on CNBC television, SEC versus Ripple.
Stories. The SEC is seeking a nearly $2 billion fine against Ripple. Last year, a federal judge found the issuer of XRP violated securities law by selling the token directly to institutions. Now the court has to issue a final judgment and decide how much Ripple has to pay for breaking the law. While the SEC says the judge should hand down a $1.95 billion penalty against the company. Ripple's chief legal officer posted on X that it would file a response to the proposed judgment next month. We should also note that while Ripple was found to have violated the law when it came to selling XRP to institutions, the judge said the crypto company didn't break the law when it sold to retail investors.
Will this be the last scare tactic, the last crash before XRP? Flip of the switch moment? Know what you hold? Stuart Alderati, a quick knockout punch would have been nice, but at the end of the day, the wheels of justice move slowly, eventually sliding with the good guys. The Coinbase judge gave the SEC the benefit of the doubt at this early stage, as she must. This is far from over. Court decided that our SEC case will move forward on most of the claims, but dismissed the claims against Coinbase Wallet. And we got 801 XRP fan. While the community argues about these SEC filings and Ripple this and XRP still needs that, here's BlackRock and Securitize just partner up to launch its first tokenized fund. Do I have to remind you who BlackRock head of digital asset Robert Mitchnick or who Securitize board of advisor Ripple own James Wallace all roads lead to the bridge? This is all the show to shake you out at the greatest opportunity of multiple lifetimes. Know what you hold, know what's coming, and know why they want them baggies back. We got Ripple XDev. The AMM bug fix is open for review on GitHub and will be in the 2.11 release of Ripple. We'll also publish a blog post tomorrow with more info about what happens and the next steps. XRP Scan Validator is now running version 2.11. We're also voting in favor of the AMM Fix Amendment, Fix AMM Overflow offer, which has already gathered 18 out of 35 votes. AMM bug fix. We got Mickey B. Fresh. The focus of Ripple has been institutional DeFi for the past 2 years, but why is it rarely discussed in the XRP community?
I do think that like institutional DeFi is going to grow over the next 1 to 3 years, but I think it may be helpful to define sort of like what I mean by institutional DeFi, because it's one of those terms that people throw around that people might have, different definitions of. What I mean is DeFi projects built on decentralized layer ones that are aimed at institutional requirements and use cases. Like just to give an example, you're not going to see institutional adoption of DeFi that doesn't have sanction screening. It's just not going to happen because these are like strict liability regimes where like if you can't not fund terrorists, if you want to do something and no matter how diligent you are, you may wind up funding terrorists, you're just not going to do it, right? But like
institutional DeFi, there's clearly an understanding and people believe that DeFi is just another way of replicating everything in central finance, but just with decentralized players. We actually think in the long run, but there will be a role for smart contracts, for deep pools of liquidity who can basically create really creative pairs and allow transactions in a different way than can happen in the centralized space.
In the meantime, I believe that the concepts of automated market makers, which are proliferating in distributed exchanges, I think they could be taken into mainstream and applied to the places like usual marketplaces, which right now are being intermediated by intermediaries, which are living in these semi-transparent worlds and extracting value. And maybe we as citizens of the world, we can not only be just buyers and sellers, but we could be, for example, market makers of those tokenized assets. And if I have excess liquidity of something, I can just put it into the pool and facilitate transactions for the people which I have no idea that they even exist and that they engage in those transactions. So that's my vision.
We got one from Flare Networks. Flare staking rewards Epoch 170 to 173 are ready to claim. Portal.flare.network. Reminder, restake manually for ongoing rewards. Stake Flare still gets Flare drops and can vote. We got Mr. Man XRP. ACI Worldwide is leveraging Ripple's technology for cross-border payments with FedNow and the clearinghouse by creating faster pathways to U.S. real-time payment systems. ACI Real-Time Payment Cloud for FedNow and TCH RTP includes AI-powered fraud and risk protection. XRP, RippleNet.
Send and receive money instantly is growing rapidly. To meet this opportunity and better serve modern economies, the Federal Reserve has launched the FedNow service. ACI Worldwide is one of the first fully certified FedNow service providers, and combined with our long-standing experience as a technology provider for RTP from the clearinghouse, we now support both instant payment services across the U.S. Through account-to-account capabilities, instant payments can help banks attract and retain customers, generate new revenue streams, and remain competitive in an increasingly fast-paced world.
Another one from Mr. Man XRP. James Wallace. Ripple provides further context into the EHKD pilot project surrounding real estate in Hong Kong and releasing trapped capital equity.
We recently did a project in Hong Kong with the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, which is the central bank in Hong Kong. And it was to tokenize real estate. So people have a property, you can tokenize that and represent that on the blockchain. And in this particular project, people were able to release capital from their property in the form of a CBDC. It was all done through a smart contract process. So essentially, if I'm making up the numbers, but if there was $100,000 worth of equity at the house, the bank was able to pre-approve how much of that could be borrowed. And then when the individual says, yes, I want to apply for this, it all sort of happened automatically. Now, this was a pilot, so it wasn't real money, right? It was an example of how you can program capabilities into the monetary financial system, which is, I personally think, is one of the most exciting things about digital currency, is what you can do with it that you can't do easily with today's system.
We got one from XRP Daily. You weren't supposed to say that.
Is anybody in the audience a Circle Pay user or a Circle Invest user? We've got a few. Okay. How about XRP? Any owners of that? All right, about the same number. I wonder if it's connected. So, David, tell me.
We got one from Stronghold Pay. Discover our top 3 predicted trends for CBDCs spanning DeFi to crypto innovation.
Here are 3 of the top predicted central bank digital currencies, CBDC trends of 2024. The blurring of lines between decentralized and traditional finance. Features of DeFi, such as programmability and automaticity, are expected to be adopted by traditional finance systems. DeFi is likely to align with regulatory frameworks, becoming more compliant with anti-money laundering and know your customer rules. This suggests a future where financial products may be indistinguishable in terms of whether they are decentralized or traditional, although a fringe of true DeFi may continue to operate outside regulatory norms. CBDCs are anticipated to play a crucial role in the financial landscape, especially in terms of complementing cash and bolstering the resilience of payment systems. Their widespread use could potentially address financial exclusion. Particularly in Asia, the use of CBDCs beyond domestic markets is seen as a growing area, though there are challenges to be solved. As CBDCs, along with other crypto innovations, gain traction, there's a growing emphasis on regulatory frameworks that ensure consumer protection and financial stability while fostering innovation. This trend indicates a move towards broader acceptance and mainstream adoption of crypto-related technologies, with governments worldwide recognizing their potential benefits. What do you think? Are there other trends that will take the center stage this year?
We got one from David Wilcock. Will BTC rise or will Bitcoin crash?
Is Bitcoin going to 408,000? Well, I expect Bitcoin is in the middle of a pump and dump. It's gonna suddenly collapse. There's the 15th largest Bitcoin holder is some mysterious individual. Nobody knows quite who they are. They've been buying tons of stuff. It's a classic thing. Probably what's going to happen is there's going to be a big sell-off, and the people who are doing this on purpose will sell right at that moment, whereas everybody else will say, I don't know if I'm ready yet. I'm just going to hang on. If it starts going, I would say now might be a good time to liquidate some positions if you have it, if you have anything in Bitcoin.
Bitcoin was the demo. You didn't get the memo. We got one from El Crypto altcoins. That's big. As you know, the Golden Cross of the Gunnar EMA monthly chart of altcoins finally happened recently, and now the RSI has also reached above 70. It's the same since 2016 and 2020, and altcoin Bullrun follows, and everything season is near. Got another one from El Crypto, Bitcoins versus altcoins. One shouldn't forget that altcoins mimic the structure of BTC and have a lot of catching up to do, in my opinion. Patience is key. The longer it takes, the more we get. We got one from CoinsKid, XRP, BTC weekly. The 2 green lines have my attention for a big boy bounce. Currently trending down in the weekly. CoinsKid ribbon sell signal since October of 2023. Bitcoin front running yet again. Eventually this chart will come back up in time. Patient for the macro clues. The daily is still under the ribbon. Looking for XRP/BTC to get back above. Flip the yellow and the green for clues to the big reversal here. XRP setting up that next SCC face melting pump. We got the Titan of crypto, Bitcoin, altcoins, Golden Cross. The bull run has just begun, although many think it did many months ago. Do not mistake the cycle confirmed reversal with the real start of the bull run. The monthly RSI just entered the overbought territory, and it can last a while before it leaves. Shout out to DCENT Wallets. You had an AMA yesterday. If you guys want to check that out, DCENT Wallets I've been using for a while now. Never had an issue. The most easy and safe hardware wallet. Got a big screen, 4-button navigation, fingerprint sensor to authenticate. You can also use the PIN code. DCENT Wallet, your best wallet for XRP, XDC, XLM, Flare, Songbird, Algo. Know what you hold, know what's coming, not your keys. not your crypto. Check out the links down below for the Bagman discount on the single pack or the double pack. With that being said, Batman and Bag Lady, shout out to everybody who pulled up for XRP Gold Coast 2024 in the land down under. Shout out to my man Troy, Mr. Bullish K, Crypto Queen, Damien, we got Zerker, Bagman, Lady E. XRP Gold Coast 2024 Ways of Innovation. Shout out to all the Aussies down under. Also ran into Chip and Jeff out there. Shout out to Lost Art and all the staff holding it down for XRP Gold Coast 2024. Also met up with Crypto Eddie, Expector, John Deaton. Shout out to Ali G, Dazzling, and the whole squad in the land down under. With that being said, Batman and Bag Ladies, once again, XRP Gold Coast 2024. We'll see you down there for 2025 XRP Gold Coast. Shout out to my man Chip, Waves of Innovation, XRP Gold Coast wrap-up party featuring yours truly, Bagman, Zerker, Lady E. Catch you in the next one. We'll leave you with this. Catch you in the next one. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in for another one. Let a friend know that the greatest opportunity of multiple lifetimes is still at hand, but the train's left the station. Tick tock, tick tock. Where will those bags be when that regulation jar of molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed? Big bags. Later, glitches.
Coin, put it on the shelf. We headed towards the wealth. BTC, Maxi, Patsy, Moon Fam clapping, they could not tell. Sheep trying to sell when it didn't turn out well. Blink of an eye, red candle, it all fell. Bitcoin was a demo, you ain't get the memo. Net memos, SEC settle, we blasting off the ghetto. Big bags on me, middle finger to the devils. Rocket fly itself, no keys, no pedals. To the top, I need a medal. Stay holy in my temple, ripple net my bezel. Never sold, I never settled. Knew what I hold was special. I knew the fundamentals, flipped the switch.